your ride, drift into space.
Hey, what the fuck is going on, guys? It's your boy Gordo here, and I'm back with another episode of motherfucking Tales from the Dog, you feel me? Fucking episode motherfucking 3. I'm here with another story that I've been saving since I fucking, like, lived through that shit, you feel me? I'm gonna say that every fucking time, because I don't give a fuck, you feel me? Fucking, this story is pretty funny. I was a little ass kid. I was probably like 13, 14 and shit, you feel me? Like, small, little fucking short brown kid and shit, you feel me? This motherfucker, I was, going through my phone one day, right, as this little young boy, and I was going through food pages before they're all popular, you know, fucking Modelo time and fucking Corona time, fucking, I was going through those shits, right, and fucking, I saw this fucking food on that shit downing a 40 in class, and I was like, damn, I was like, that food's down as fuck, I should do that shit, like, that's a good ass idea, like, I smoked in class before, but pounding a fucking brew in class, I haven't done that shit, you feel me? So I was down, and I remember at the time, for some reason, I don't know if I was hiding it for the homegirl or like stashing it for the homegirl or stashing it for myself, but I had 2 Coronas, right? And I was like, fuck yeah, tomorrow I'm gonna take this shit to school and do that shit, and someone's gonna record it. I have the recording too, fucking, but I was all like, I'm gonna do that shit, you feel me? So I put it in my backpack, and I'm like, fuck, if I'm gonna do that tomorrow, like, I might as well do some fun shit tomorrow. So I hit in my group chat, you know, all the homies, and we're sending memes to each other, but I start texting, like, hey, we should kick it tomorrow after school, like, everybody we know should kick it and smoke, like, we should get as much people as possible, and, like, fucking, I knew a lot of people, because, fucking, I picked the cool people, you feel me, like, most people, there's a real saying that people would kick it just to not be lonely, and that's a real ass fucking thing, because I had to pick and choose the cool people, because fucking, you know, you gotta find the cool people, fucking people who ain't always acting like bitches, or always fucking being bitches, you feel me? Like, I met fucking cool ass fuckboys, gangbangers, fools, nerds, feel me? Like, all these fools I was gonna invite to the park to come smoke out with me and my homies, you feel me? Like, all types of people, so, you know, I text them, and they're like, oh yeah, I'm down as fuck, and they're like, are we gonna be on the come up and shit, like, you guys down to come up on snacks and fucking drinks and shit, and everyone's all like, oh fuck yeah, blah blah, like, the group chat is going fucking text after text after text after text and shit, you feel me, like, oh, what are we gonna get, what are we gonna do, where are we gonna stay, like, blah blah blah, like, where are we gonna, like, post up at, and fucking, we don't even, like, give it, like, actual thought, we're just, like, asking each other and getting all excited and shit, and then the group chat ends and we start sending memes again, you feel me? We're just gonna talk about it the next day. It doesn't even fucking matter, so I'm walking to school with the fucking Coronas in my backpack and shit. I'm getting prepared for, like, the beginning of the day before the end of the day comes, you feel me? So I'm walking to school because my mom's, she dropped me off. I think I had to walk all the way. So I was walking all the way, probably, I was getting dropped off. I was getting dropped off halfway because I lived pretty far from my school that I went to at the time. Fucking, I got dropped off halfway, so I was walking, I was getting all nervous. I could hear, like, clink, clink, clink of the 2 Coronas and shit. I'm like, fuck, like, fucking, how am I gonna not make this fucking clink, you feel me? Like, in class, they're gonna be like, clink, 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 and they're gonna be like, oh, I already know, fool, like, open your fucking backpack, you feel me? So, I'm walking to school. I go to this little rail that goes into the school, and we kick it there, you feel me? So, we're kicking it by the rail, and my ex is there. No, I'm waiting for my ex. Or, I'm just gonna say my girl. Fucking the one I ditched with a bunch. So, I'm waiting for my girl at the time. And, you know, we're fucking chilling, posted up. And I'm telling her my fucking scheme of pounding fucking 2 Coronas in class. And she's like, no, you're dumb as fuck. You're gonna get caught, suspended, arrested, blah, 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 blah. And then I'm all like, you know, it's chilling, you feel me? Like, I can get away with this. I'm not stupid, you feel me? Like, I could do this. And her sister is there, and her sister's all like, oh, she was chilling with us, you feel me? She was all like, let me get a brew, I want to do that too. And then I was like, dang, if you want to do it, then I'm pretty sure she can't be mad, you feel me? So your sister can't be mad if you're doing it too, you feel me? So I give her one, I have one, and, you know, we're chilling there for a little longer. My fucking girl's all mad and shit, and so, I was about to fucking burp right there. I fucking took a deep ass breath right now. But, you know, we were kicking it for a little bit, and then we went to class and shit. You know, I went through my first 2 classes pretty fucking casually and shit, with one brewski in my backpack, thinking about, like, oh, I'm gonna do it in this class because the teacher's real cool. So I probably have a chance to like sit in the corner and fucking do this shit. You feel me? So, I go into class and I see one of the homies is there, and this fool's fucking talking to all the bitches in class. You feel me? He's trying to get fucking okay. And let me tell you, I had classes. I had smarty pants classes and shit. You feel me? Like I did all this stupid shit and bad shit, but I had to make up for it for my mom. You feel me? So like I took all those AP honors, fucking all that dumb shit. Avid. I did all that dumb shit in high school. You feel me? Like I didn't go to any events or some fucking stupid shit, but I had to like do smart classes and shit because I did dumb shit. So it evened itself out in the universe. You feel me? And so I'm sitting there and I'm sitting there with a bunch of smart ass kids. Like these are fools that either they party all the time, but like within themselves, or they just don't party at all and they're like introverts. You feel me? Like they don't even like talking to people. I'm over here fucking looking game banged out and shit, and they're sitting next to me like, oh, Edward, do you know this, this, and this? And I have to ask him shit like fucking. It's funny as fuck. You feel me? Like, yeah, it was pretty comedy. So I walk in and the homie is getting at all the fucking bitches in there. You feel me? And this was all like, oh, what's up, fool? Where you been? Like, how you been? Because, I'm ditching every day. This fool hasn't seen me in forever because I'm never at school and shit. So I'm all like, oh, chilling outside, not in school. But, I came today. He's like, oh, why? And then I'm all like, oh, I'm about to pound this fucking Corona and shit. I was all like, fucking, hey, you should record me while I fucking do it. He's like, what? And everyone looks at me like, what? You're gonna do that? Like, you're gonna get in trouble and shit. And fucking everyone's all like, nah, don't do that here. Fucking, you're gonna get all of us in trouble and shit. And I'm like, everyone needs to chill the fuck out. Like, I got this. Like, y'all just need to let me fucking go. And I'm fucking just throw it in my backpack, right? So everyone's all like, oh my god, everyone shield him. So I sit on the floor by the door. So like, if anyone, like the fucking capos or assistant principal walks in through the door, I'm sitting right there with a fucking beer in my hand. So I'm sitting right there, away from the teacher. Like, the teacher's on the other side. I'm by where, like, I can get caught up in shit. And this fool's over on the other side. And fucking, I pull it out. I ask the homegirl, because she's all like, dang, you have a beer? How many you got? And I was like, oh, just one. And she was like, oh. And then I was like, here, you could, like, waterfall. I said, fucking, I was about to say half it. You can waterfall half of it, you feel me? Fucking, and she was like, oh, okay. So I crack it open with a lighter. And I give her some. And she only takes 2 gulps. And she's like, eh. You know when fucking they haven't adapted to the beer taste yet, so she just gives it back, and it's still like she only took 2 gulps, so it's like it's still the whole thing. So I'm over here like fuck, and then I fucking pound that shit. Like in my head, I'm like, and then I just pound that shit real quick. I throw that shit back in my backpack, and all the foam is spilling in my fucking backpack. You feel me? So my backpack smells like a fucking fresh brew. Like if you fucking spilled it on your shirt. Have you ever spilled brew on your shirt? You know how that shit smells. Fucking, that shit, my backpack was smelling like brew, and fucking, I'm over here like burp, burp, and fucking burping and shit in. So, I was burping, my bad, I got a text and I checked it right now. Fucking, no mames. But anyways, I was burping and shit. Fucking, trying to keep my composure, because the fucking teacher's walking around trying to help people and shit, or like, with their life problems and shit, because everyone's like, spilling their hearts before they leave his class for the last time and shit. And I'm over here fucking like, dang. Like, I'm kind of like, when you get cold because you just fucking pounded a beer? I'm like, ooh, I feel cold. Like, I want to buzz it, but I'm not going to buzz it because it was only fucking beer. Fucking, I'm sitting there chilling. I'm like, damn, I just did that shit. And so I go around, I'm trying to dish this bottle because, at this point, my shit smells. But if I throw it away, I could just be like, oh, it was the other day. It wasn't today. I wasn't doing shit today. You didn't catch me with nothing. You feel me? So I'm trying to find a way to dispose of this bottle. So this 3rd period, 4th period comes around. I have double lunch all the time. So I'm at lunch, you feel me? I'm over here like, fuck, how am I going to get rid of this? Like, everyone's outside. And if someone sees it, they're going to be like, oh my god, you ever get beer in class? Like, I went to one of those high schools. Like, people over-exaggerate the fuck out of little things because fucking they can't keep their fucking mouth shut and shit. So I'm over here like, fuck, like, where should I dump this? And I just waited out, you feel me? End of lunch, everyone's going to their class. And then it's that time in between first lunch and second lunch, where second lunch is about to come out, but they're still in class. I just skip to a fucking dumpster, open that shit and just throw it in there. But the dumpster, it was next to the ROTC class, the fucking want to be military and shit. Half of them aren't gonna do shit in the military, and half of them are actually gonna be in the military and shit. Fucking these motherfuckers, like, I'm pretty sure they're seeing me because they're all posted up in class and leaving and shit. So I just I dump it in there, and that was the end of that. You feel me? I'm like, fuck, that's out of my hands. I'm fucking chilling for the rest of the day. So I go through the rest of the day, and then fucking I go through the rest of my periods and shit. You feel me? And then I'm texting up all my homies like, hey, where we gonna meet at? Where we gonna meet at and shit. And they're like gonna meet on the other side of the school from where I have to drop my girl off. So I'm over here having to walk from fucking one side of the school to the other side. You feel me? From like one exit to the other. But the school is really little, fucking, that I went to and shit. So it wasn't that big of a deal. You feel me? But it was kind of a pain in the ass because I was going like across the street. And so I have to run back inside of school to the other side of the school to the other side of the other street. You feel me? Like, fuck. I had a mission on my hands, right? So I go take my girl to her street where her mom's gonna pick her up and shit. I drop her off. I walk back. So I'm walking like across the street, across all this fucking traffic. Imagine, like, it's the end of the year, so everybody's leaving and shit. Like, everyone's done with this shit or kicking it. So there's hella traffic, hella kids. I'm walking. I'm taking forever. I'm calling up all the homies because I'm scared they're gonna leave me and I'm all sad and shit. Well, I don't know if it was like that. It usually was like that because I always had to walk my girl, you feel me? Fucking, I was always like, fuck, hopefully they haven't just left yet. So I was walking back, and these motherfuckers are like, oh yeah, hurry up, we're trying to go to Target. And they were going to be on the come up, you feel me? My homie sold chips. I mean, he had money, but, he wanted to be on the come up. That's on him, you feel me? He had his duffel bag. Like, this is a long time ago, too. We're already fucking getting paid and have jobs and all that dumb shit. So don't even come at me and shit, fucking. So my boy had this big old duffel bag that he used to sell chips with, and that shit was empty. So he was all like, oh, let's go on the come up and just put shit in the duffel bag. And everyone was like, oh my god, that's fucking awesome, let's do this shit. So fucking, we're walking to Target and shit. Fucking pens blazing and shit, you feel me? Fucking, we have a gang of people there. Fucking, how I told you guys that I wanted to invite everyone. I literally invited hella people. I like told all my nerdy homies, fucking, hey yo, let's go blaze it. I was telling everyone at fucking lunch, like all the food homies, like, oh, let's blaze it and shit, you feel me? Fucking come through, you feel me? Let's have a good time, you feel me? Ghetto picnics is what I fucking called it and shit, you feel me? So we go to the Target, you feel me? And we have my nerdiest homie. I'm not gonna put his name out there. It starts with the J. Fucking, it's just a fucking, say like Thomas, like how a name like that sounds. Is that kind of fucking name. Like, it just starts with a J. I'm not gonna put it out there because fucking, I don't know if he really fucking wants his name out there, you feel me? I'm not gonna be that guy and shit, you feel me? But this motherfucker, he's like, we're in fucking sophomore year. This motherfucker's like 5'2", 5'3", glasses, little, like, not a bowl cut, but it looks like that kind of, I think. No, he had like a comb over. My boy, like, had an innocent face. He had like a fucking stocky average build, like husky, you feel me? Motherfucker was like looking like he'll go to AP fucking chemistry or something, you feel me? Like, this motherfucker was rolling with us, you feel me? Fucking, we put him on top of the duffel bag. That motherfucker was the one to fucking be that guy, right? And so we're pushing this motherfucker around, you feel me? And they're just giving him chips and he's holding on to it, and then he slides like 2 bags under himself, and then fucking he just puts the rest back, you feel me? So we're like coming up little by little, and we're like keeping watch, you feel me? We're going aisle through aisle and shit, fucking, like, all keeping watch and like keeping them distracted on this side, like acting like we're gonna steal while the homies are actually stealing over there, you feel me? So fucking, we got out with a lot of shit. It was like 5 2-liters, fucking hella brewskis, fucking from the homies and shit, you feel me? Stuffing it down their pants, stuffing whole 6-packs down their pants, like, just the whole, they didn't even take the bottles out, they put the whole fucking thing, the cup holder shit, fucking everything. That shit was that shit was comedy, you feel me? It was one of those shits, you feel me? So a whole fucking, probably like, I say like 8 or 7 fucking bags, the big bags, the fiesta bags, party bags, we were coming up at a Target, we were getting the fancy shit, you feel me? Hella snacks, hella 2-liter sodas, hella brewskis, people's coming with hella bud, you feel me? And this is only like day 1. Imagine this fucking, like, I was like, okay, let me explain. So, we're all getting excited, we're all cracking open the chips, and fucking the homie, Daniel, fucking, his podcast is coming soon, fucking, I'm still editing that shit, fucking, I never even fucking touched that shit, my bad, guys. But anyways, that motherfucker was there. he had like this fucking sacred pen or some shit. Motherfucker had like a fucking case, and he opened up the case, and it was like a silver cart, a silver fucking battery, and a silver battery charger and shit. Hey, yo, what the fuck is going on, guys? My bad. I fucking let the recording go on too long, so I had to start a new one, you feel me? But anyways, back to what the fuck I was saying. Shut the fuck up, Diego. Excuse my brother. Fucking, so... Oh yeah, this motherfucker Daniel... Excuse me. This motherfucker Daniel had a sacred pen and shit, you feel me? Opening it up like a fucking Narnia book or some shit. Fucking... This motherfucker's all like, oh yeah, let's smack this shit. And this shit tastes like bud. Like, it was one of those fucking pens, you feel me? Like, everyone's hitting this shit, you feel me? Everyone's getting smacked, you feel me? And then the fool homies, like my fucking cholo homies, they all come down, fucking... They're all like, oh, what the fuck? We're smoking with these fools? Oh, I hella forgot this shit. I hella skipped over this. While we were leaving Target and shit, fucking, I invited this one homie. I'm gonna call him a fuckboy homie, because he looked like a fuckboy, you feel me? He had like colored eyes. He just like a fuckboy, had a hair like... He was just a fuckboy, like, but he was cool. He was a cool fuckboy. Cool fuckboy, you feel me? Fucking... I caught this motherfucker outside of Target after we're leaving and like trying to dip out and shit, you feel me? Fucking, we're leaving and shit, and I seen this motherfucker. I'm like, hey bro, you get my text that we're going to the park? He was all like, what? And he fucking looked, and he was like, oh shit, my bad. And I was like, whatever, you know, I don't give a fuck, but do you want to come smoke with us? Because we're all gonna go smoke. And then he's all like, fuck, I would, but I gotta do something right now with my girl. And I'm like, fuck your girl. I'm like, come on, let's go, bro. Like, stop being a bitch. And then this fool's all like, nah. He's like, I'm chilling. But he gives me like half of his cart. Like, I was smoking this shit with him in school like a few days before, and he still hadn't finished it. And this motherfucker just gave me the rest. He's all like, here, but as like a summer party, like, have a good summer party for school. Fucking, here you go, take this cart and enjoy it with everyone. And fuck, I was like, what? Fucking, I have a cart. The homie the homie Daniel has a cart, you feel me? Fucking, we're about to have a good ass time, you feel me? So all the fool homies come after we're already blazing it and shit. Like, back to the story and shit. So these fools come in, they're like, what? We're blazing it with these fools? Like, what? Can these fools even hang? And then I'm over here clowning. I'm all like, fool, these fools are gonna outsmoke you guys, watch. They're gonna smoke more than you. And then fucking, we're going on, you feel me? The homies are rolling blunts, you feel me? And then, I forgot who. Like, more of my homies came through, and they're like, they brought blunts too. So we're like, blunt passing, fucking pen passing. And then the homie finishes a blunt. He's all like, oh yeah, let's get it blazing. And then fucking, you know, we're all blazing and shit. We're all munching on those fucking snacks and shit. The floor is all sticky because they're spilling over fucking soda and shit, because we don't give a fuck. We're overpouring everyone and shit for the fucking, for the sodas. We're popping in champagne bottles, like, actually, like fucking letting that shit spray and shit. The homie fucking, I'm not gonna say his name, but you know, he got a little too faded and shit. My boy was like having a whole ass fucking movie in his head, and fucking, I forgot. Oh, so we had another homie, right? Moose from the podcast, you feel me? This motherfucker was yakking, and no, he wasn't yakking, he wasn't just feeling good, you feel me? You know, he was having his head to the table, he was like, fuck, I'm fucked up. He was like, fuck. He's like, I want to be sober. He's like, I gotta go home. And then we're like, fuck, you know how you sober up? You get your ass whooped. He's like, cause I used to say that a lot. I'm like, you want to sober up? You get punched out, you feel me? And then like, when you start hurting and shit, you start sobering up because you realize what's happening, you feel me? So, me, and I think it's the homie Alex from the podcast, we just start sucking this fool out. We fucking start sucking his back out, like, straight up, like, we just, like, walked up behind him and went, doom, 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 fucking laying haymakers on this motherfucker's back and shit, and fucking, we just back up and he's like, blah, he just starts throwing up heavy, you feel me? Fucking, we're like, what the fuck, oh shit, what the fuck, and we're all looking at shit, and I have a picture of this shit, so probably at the end. Hey yo, what's up guys? Fucking, I had to stop the recording real quick and fucking talk to someone real quick, but anyways, fucking, you know, I have a picture of that shit, I might show it at the end of this shit, but anyways, excuse me, so, this motherfucker's yakking, we're tending to this motherfucker, you feel me? We're like, damn bro, you okay, blah 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 blah, you know. And in the other homie's head, it's a fucking movie up in there, you feel me? We're getting fucked up. It's like some of these fools' first time getting fucked, you feel me? Like, we fucking came up on some champagnes and they're getting crossfader practically, you feel me? Fucking, you know, my boy is over here like grabs one of the bottles and he smashes it on the floor. He's like, I want attention, and we're like, oh, what the fuck, okay? And we're there like, bro, are you good? And he's like, yes, I'm fine. And then he just sits down and we're like, okay. And then we fucking just start, chilling again, and we start smoking again. You feel me? Fucking look at put it this way. One of the foo homies, like a foo. This motherfucker's all passed out on the fucking table, and then all my fucking nerdy homies, they're still smoking, fool. Like, that shit was funny. Like, the other one was fucking chilling, you feel me? There's two of them. Fucking one was all passed out, laid up there. Fucking, the other one was fucking fast smoking with us, you feel me? So, fucking, we're fucking still going at it, you feel me? And then, sooner or later, fucking, the homies start wrestling the fucking nerdy ass homie that we put on top of the car, on the cart that we put on top of the cart. Fucking my bad, I'm getting all stuttery and shit. Fucking the homie we put on top of the cart, the nerdy ass looking homie, and then the homie who just smashed the bottle started wrestling, right? And they start rolling around in the glass, and they get in the grass, and they start getting closer to the concrete that has the glass. And then all of a sudden, these motherfuckers just pick up fucking, the fucking glass pieces and start swinging at each other. And they're like, oh, on guard, bitch. You feel me? Like, it's a whole ass fucking movie in their head, I'm telling you. Like, fucking, this shit was comedy. Fucking, these motherfuckers were swiping at each other and shit. Fucking, it was just a good ass time, you feel me? Fucking, everyone went home. Nah, fucking, all the other homies went home. But all my homies, my everyday homies, you feel me? This is all the homies, like, from school. My everyday homies from school, fucking, they're with me, but they're laid up on the fucking tables, passed the fuck out. We got off at 12, and we entered the party at like 4 or 5. Fucking, they were all laid up at the fucking park, sleeping straight up. And we're in like this fucking, it was the same park as the park worker shit. So it's like this little nice ass neighborhood that is hidden in, right? So everybody that lives around there, it's like a 2-story house that can see you over. Like, they're seeing us get fucked up, you feel me? Fucking, now we repeated this shit like a few times, like just going, coming up. So the second day, it was kind of the same thing. Like, I just want to sum it up real quick because it's not really like big events that happened. It was kind of the same thing, you feel me? Like, we're just getting fucked up like that for days, you feel me? Like, motherfuckers passing out. Like, I have videos of us just blasting up tables, tagging them and shit. Like, those shits were fucking destroyed. Oh yeah, that too. Like, fucking, we have like 4 tables, 2 power boxes, like fucking just full of shit. Like, full of bullshit tags, dicks, fucking SpongeBob, you feel me? SpongeBob's, Patrick's, you feel me? Anything, fucking, that shit was all blasted up, so we're all kicking in, like, fucking making it look all crazy and shit, you feel me? Like, people were riding around with their fucking kids, like, passing by us and shit, like, oh, we can't kick it here, cause look at these motherfuckers, you feel me? So, the next day comes around, and a new set of homies come, so when we're on the come up, right, at Target, we invited the homegirl, Alyssa, right? And her man was acting like a douche or whatever. Like, I'm probably edited out her name right now. Fucking, my bad. But anyways, we scooped up the homegirl because we're like, oh, fuck this fool if he's all acting stupid, like, just come kick it, right? And, this is the homegirl, like, I known her since middle school and it's sophomore year, you feel me? Like, this is the homegirl, you feel me? So, I dropped the mic. Apologies, guys. Fucking, so... So we pick up fucking the homegirl, we're all walking, it's another whole ass gang of people, right? We're all walking and shit. Fucking, like 3 of my homies come up to me, they're like, dang bro, like, Alyssa looking fine. And I was like, dang bro, I'm like, we just picked her up because her man is acting stupid. And they're like, I know exactly, her man is acting stupid, fuck that fool. Like, I'm gonna take his bitch. And I'm like, okay. Fucking, so, we're chilling and shit. And then after we all get all trashed and shit, you feel me? Fucking, it's time for everyone to leave, right? And like, she's all like, I don't think I can go home like by myself. Like, I can't walk. Like, she's getting smacked. She's like this innocent fucking churchy girl and shit. Fucking like, she may be like some type of person like underneath or some shit, but you feel me? But like, everyone probably is. But like, as of right now, like at that time, I was just like, oh, let's smoke out the homegirl because that's gonna be funny as fuck, you feel me? Like, there's a fucking innocent little girl right here, you feel me? Like, no offense, I don't mean to put it that way, but that was just my thinking at the time, you feel me? So, so all the homies, when she says that, all the homies is green light in their head, they're like, oh, I'll walk you home. So it's like 2-3 motherfuckers walking one girl home, and we're just like, alright bro, handles. And they're all walking all excited. And me and my other homies, they're placing bets so who's gonna like end up with her, right? Like, oh, who's gonna get it, right? And fucking one comes back just by himself, like doing the walk of shame and shit. And we're like, oh, bro, what happened? And he's all like, oh, she got picked. No, she got picked up. I think it was either. No, he walked her all the way because we were clowning him. Because he walked her all the way. And then the other homies got picked up halfway because they realized they weren't going to get it. You feel me? Because I guess it just got awkward and they stopped talking. And fucking they're just walking at that point. And then we're like, oh, why didn't you take the opportunity when it was just you two? He was like, because it was just awkward, you know? I was all like, oh, well, that's on you, bro. You feel me? But yeah, that's what happened. Fucking the highlights, besides us getting fucked up, you feel me? You know, if you kick it every day, it's just like you get fucked up, you feel me? Like, you're just getting twisted, and that's the end of the story. But these are just some funny things that happened while we were getting twisted, you feel me? Fucking, yeah, and these were the ghetto picnics and shit. Shout out to all the homies who were there fucking sophomore year and shit. That shit was comedy. These are some stories I've been wanting to tell you foos. I think this is episode motherfucking 3. I'm sorry, the fucking some of these recordings are like kind of like days apart from each other and shit, because I do be getting lazy and shit, you know, I'm living life and shit. But anyways, I'll start editing the fucking Dogs Cafe podcast, the homie Daniel, you feel me? Fucking, this is coming out real soon, probably in a few days or a day or two, fucking after I record this. But anyways, you know, that's the motherfucking video. I hope you guys liked it. If you did, drop a motherfucking like, leave a comment of what fucking story you want to hear, or what the fuck you're trying to hear or some shit. Drop some questions for the Dogs Cafe podcast, and I'm out. Peace.